G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaden and I upload a new trip report every week, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you won't miss out again. I'm in beautiful and very hot Bali. Today I'm going to fly Singapore Airlines 737NG in business class from here to Singapore. Tomorrow onwards to Hong Kong on their A380. In this video I'll just cover the first leg to Singapore. Now without further ado, let's go in and check things out and also enjoy the AC. I spoke really fast for the intro because it was really hot and I just couldn't wait to get inside the terminal ASAP. Bali International is really busy every evening with dozens of departures for Singapore and Australia. To get into the check-in zone, you'll first need to get through security. We're at the Singapore Airlines check-in area. This evening they've got two more departures. One is a 787-10 and the other one is the one that we're catching, a 737-800. Now I know that the 787 offers a far more superior experience compared to the 73, with flat bed in business class and better seats even in economy. However, for my plane ticket from Bali to Hong Kong via Singapore, Singapore Airlines will only offer me the 737 flight for the first leg. It's a short flight anyway, so I'm not too fussed about it. Anyways, immigration and security were quick and easy, and then I found myself at the Premier Lounge, which is a third-party lounge used by Singapore Airlines, Qantas and many other international carriers. With many Qantas departures coming up soon and a Singapore Airlines 787 as well, the lounge is so busy. However, you'll find that the outdoor seating area is quieter, and that's where I chose to sit. The lounge has buffet and the selection is pretty good. There's no barista made coffee, but there's an espresso machine. For alcoholic beverages, you can head to the bar, and I opted for this white wine from Bali. So later on board, I'm going to have a full dinner, so I'm just going to have something light for now. Before long, it's time to head back downstairs for our flight to Singapore. This line which I'm walking past is for KLM flight to Amsterdam via Singapore. Last year, I flew KLM 777 from Singapore to Bali. You can check out that trip report in the link down below. So here's our aircraft today. It's a 7-year-old Singapore Airlines Boeing 737-800 9 Victor Mike Golf Lima. It's an ex-Silkair aircraft.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a nice time.
Welcome on board Singapore Airlines 737. This product would be their only non-flatbed business class. My seat today is 14A, the third and last row in business. Singapore Airlines don't do row 13. Before we take off, I'll quickly go through the seat features. So there's no personal TV, but rather you'll have an iPad, which you'll find in your seat pocket. Here's a shared cocktail table for drinks and smaller personal items. If you need more space for your drinks, you can pull out a smaller cocktail table. Here you'll find your seat control buttons, like for the recline and leg rest. Your tray table can be found inside the armrest. You can open it, doubling the size, and move it back and forth. Ready for you on this short haul flight is a very fluffy blanket and a large pillow. There's even an amenity kit ready for you, which I'm really surprised because I've never gotten one even on a long haul flight. Just a very few things inside, so a body lotion, face mist and lip balm. There's no toothbrush or toothpaste. You'll also find a menu for today's flight inside the seat pocket. For main course tonight, we've got 3 options. A cabin crew just came and gave out welcome drinks. We've got a choice of orange juice, water and champagne. I went for orange juice. A very lovely cabin crew just came to me, introduced herself and gave me a very warm personal welcome. She told me things like the flight time today, where the lavatory is located, our purser's name, and she got my meal order.
Your cabin crew in charge is leading stewardess Miss Cham Suwan, Kenchali, and the rest of the team will make sure that we'll look after. Flight time 2 hours and 20 minutes, or they'll be pushing back pretty shortly. Weather out of Bali, generally nice and smooth weather conditions. And however, once we look to cruise at 36,000 feet, you can expect to experience bumpy conditions from time to time throughout. As they're currently having prevalent strong winds over there, which is pretty unpredictable. And outboard, I'll just come back to you before we commence our descent into Singapore. And let's have a safe flight together and take off during Singapore Airlines. I'm certain you'll enjoy the performance.
Ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright.
Now that we've taken off, I'll quickly show you the content inside your iPad. It's basically just your TV really. You've got all the movies and TV shows, and inside your seat pocket you'll find noise cancelling headphones. The only drawback for this compared to a regular TV is that there's no flight map. On this flight there's no Wi-Fi with internet access. The in-flight service shortly began after takeoff. It began with pre-meal drinks. I got a glass of sparkling water and also a glass of red. Before we took off, I actually did some research on the wine list, and this Italian red wine has really good reviews, so I gave it a try, and I did not regret it at all. It's dry and sweet at the same time. It's gonna pair so well with the steak that I chose for dinner. Everything came in a tray. For starter or appetizer, we've got prawns with lemon center oil. For the main course, I went for the steak. It's served with rosemary sauce, and on the sides we've got potatoes and vegetables. For the dessert, we've got an eel flaton. The cabin crew explained that it's basically an egg white dome, and there's also almond and vanilla sauce. Later, the cabin crew came back with a bread basket, and I went for garlic bread, which Singapore Airlines is quite famous for. The prawns is really good, very rich in prawns flavour with a hint of seaweed. Our steak is beautifully cooked. I'm a vegan now by choice, but when I was a meat eater, I was a medium rare guy, so this was perfecto. Our egg white dome was bloody delicious. It didn't look that bad already, but it tasted even better than it looked. So that was a 10 out of 10 meal. The crew came back to collect meal trays and topped up my wine. And by the way, you'll find universal power sockets and USB ports underneath the cocktail table. The cabin lights are now completely dimmed for rest. I'm now going to do a quick lavatory tour. So it's quite a standard 737 lavatory located just behind the cockpit. Here we've got hand lotion, face mist and perfume. And here you'll find a skinny coat hook. I'm now back at my seat, 14A. I'm going to recline and rest for a bit. 1 hour have passed so far, we've still got about an hour and a half to go. The recline is super generous, definitely more than Virgin 737, maybe even more than Qantas and American, I'm not too sure. There's also a headrest which you can adjust and move up and down. So there's a leg rest as well as a footrest. Overall, it is a really good regional seat. I can easily take a nap sitting here. The cabin crew have started playing the pre-landing music, and that means we're getting closer to Singapore and we've started our descent. So let's quickly conclude this trip report with Singapore Airlines right here, right now. Singapore Airlines or Star Alliance don't have their own lounge in Bali airport, and the third-party lounge that they use is quite crowded. Yeah, it's got good food and drinks. It's still not the kind of airport lounge that I'll head to the airport early for. So today we're flying on a 73 instead of a 787, but there's still some advantages for it. Do you guys remember that at Bali airport I walked past the boarding gate for KLM 777 to Singapore? That plane boarded about 15 minutes earlier than us, but still we departed earlier and landed into Singapore earlier than that flight. And it's true that we got no flatbed, but for 2.5 hours, I'm really not that fussed. Our cabin crew today were lovely, very professional. They explained the meal items really well and detailed. And speaking of the food, the starter, dessert and main were all really good. I also opted for a very delicious Italian red wine. So all in all, it was a good short flight with Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines does offer some really good fares from Bali to Singapore and beyond. For example, my airfare from Bali to Hong Kong via Singapore cost me less than 1,000 Singapore dollars. The second flight to Hong Kong was an A380. So make sure that you've subscribed and click that bell button so you won't miss out on that A380 trip report. But anyways, for this sector alone, Bali to Singapore will cost you around 7.5 million Indonesian rupiah. And you can choose between 737NG, like this one, 737 MAX with flatbed, or 787 with flatbed as well. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. Keep watching for the landing and also a Bali vlog following after disembarking. If you enjoyed watching this video, which I hope you did, please leave a like, comment down below and share this video with your friends. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't done so. You can also keep up to date with me on my social media platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, BeReal and TikTok. And finally, if you want to make direct impacts into funding my flights, you can do so via PayPal or Patreon. Please check out the links in the description for more information. Now please enjoy the landing and approach into Changi, and I'll see you later in the Bali vlog. Bye bye.
face off. Please take care when opening the overhead compartments and remember to take all your belongings with you. It's been our pleasure serving you on this flight. Thank you for flying Singapore Airlines, a member of Star Alliance.
Thanks, Rob. Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
So welcome to my Bali vlog. Throwback to 2 mornings ago, I was brushing my teeth in my Bali hotel. So my room has a pool view, but it's quite blocked by the trees. My stay included free breakfast, so of course I'm going to make use of that. So today, at least for during the day, I'm going to stay in the hotel, edit another video, use the pool, use the gym. Tonight maybe kuta or dinner in the hotel because I get 25% off and free drinks. Tomorrow I'm going to book a tour. My flight is at 9 PM tomorrow, so plenty of time to go somewhere and have fun before I fly. I'm just at the concierge checking out activities that I could do. So I'm just chilling by the pool now. So when I checked in, I got 2 free welcome drinks. I just redeemed 2 OJ, which looks like cocktails, but they're just OJ. And the pool is looking great. And I got some snacks from my Virgin Australia flight from last night. So I can't trust myself because I'm very disorganized and I'm a bit too spontaneous. I said earlier that I'm not gonna go out, but I changed my mind. I've changed to my going out in Southeast Asia shirt. Gonna go to Kuta for dinner and maybe watch the sunset. So tomorrow water sports somewhere down south. I forgot what the place is called. I'm actually a little bit worried as I'm holding my driver's shoulder, and other foreigners don't even need to do that. They're so brave. My first time trying bintang, I'm loving it. Now I'm at the gym because I need to urgently burn off my bintang and my nasi goreng. Thank you so much for watching the vlog and the trip report. I'll see you again on Monday or Thursday. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned